I'm Amber at Jimmy Bean's Wool, and I'm here to show you two things. One is the Make No Mistake scarf pattern that we have on our website as a free pattern. We have done an instructional video on how to do the knitted version, but we have not done one on the crochet version, so I'm going to show you the real basic part of that. It's super simple, but the thing with that pattern is you're changing colors every row. So I'm also going to show you how to change colors in crochet without just tying on. I used to just tie my strings together, and it just doesn't look that nice because then you have to weave in more of a knot than an end. So basically, I just got done with my yellow here, and I'm getting ready to turn. And what I do is just take the strand of your next color, turn around. You want to hold your working yarn in your hand so you don't start crocheting with your tail. But basically, I'll wrap my new yarn around my fingers however you're comfortable, and then in this hand I'll just pinch
down just a little bit. There you go.
I'll just pinch the two strands together, so I've got the tail that I already cut off of my yellow, because in the Make No Mistake scarf pattern you actually cut about 5 inches every time you end a row, and that's what's going to start your fringe. So I pinch the two together there just to hold on to them, and then this pattern is done in double crochets. So I'm going to start my new row, I'm going to do chain 2 at the end for a double crochet. Some people do 3, I do 2. So I've got the 2 connected there in the chain. Then just going to start my double crochets. And after you have even just those 2 chains, you should have enough. What am I doing? There we go. You should have enough like woven in with the 2 colors that it'll hold without you pinching the tails. And you'll just go to the end. And this scarf is done on the, what do you call it? How do you say that? Like when you do something long ways.
What's lengthwise?
Lengthwise. I always forget the easy words. So this is done lengthwise, so that's why you're changing color each time you do it. So even though you're changing color at the end of each row, it's really only like 10 rows, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. And if you want to learn how to do a double crochet, we have a video for that too.
Yes, we do. So you can see here that there's my tail that I connected, and see how nice and smooth that join is.
Let's see if I can get a little closer. Oops, I'm zooming out. There we go.
There we go. So there's no knot, and it works really well for this pattern because now you actually have 2 pieces of fringe. So when you get to the end of this row with the green, you're just going to snip it off. The pattern calls for at least 5 inches. So at the end of each row you have 2 of your bits, and then at the very end you can add in more fringe if you wanted to, but the pattern calls for Rowan Limo, which is a chunky or light chunky,
heavy worsted.
Heavy worsted, but it's the nature of that yarn is really puffy, so even just having these little fringes won't look so puny with my sport weight yarn. So that is how to change color in crochet and to use the pattern for the Make No Mistake crochet scarf. That is free pattern on the Jimmy Bean's Wool website. So check out that pattern. It's super easy, super fast. Using larger needles, larger yarn, you could have it done in an evening, easy. I'm Amber at Jimmy Bean's Wool. Thanks for watching.
Thunder rumbles on this American summer night.